How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Well, did you get a chance to record your audio at all or download the app to get started?
Yeah, I was working on it, but I gotta make it longer.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go over some ideas, some tips for recording your audio. And then today is really going to be a work day for just getting your video further developed. So um, we'll talk about the audio. This is a great time to record it and to practice it during this class time. But then the next step will be getting your. Are you using photos or are you going to be using drawings?
I'm gonna use drawings.
Okay. So then this would be a good time after you have your audio recorded, start getting your drawings done. Because next week we're going to start putting everything together and editing our video so that we have one video. So we have to put our audio and our images all together to create one thing. So the more you do this week, the better you're going to be off next week. Does that sound good? Okay, so when we're talking about recording your voiceover, which is what we're doing, a voiceover is the sound that you're hearing in a video when you're not seeing the person talking. So it's only the voice that you're going to be hearing, your voice. So the main thing that you want to focus on is your tone and your pace. So syncopation, have you heard of that term, syncopation? Well, it's the rhythm and pattern of the sound. So if you're talking really, really fast and I'm like, it's hard for people to understand what you're saying. And so then they're going to miss your message and it's going to be very disconnected from the audience. But if you talk really slowly like this, because you're taking your time, that can be very boring. And you can also lose your audience. So you want to think about the pace of how you're talking and make it sound natural. So the way that you speak. So you pause like you would when you're talking normally. You speed up or you have excitement when you feel something. So, like, for example, if I were to say, my birthday is tomorrow, I'm going to say that differently than my cousin's funeral is tomorrow. Because those have two different emotions, two different feelings. So when you're doing your audio, think about how your voice expresses your emotions. Because remember, the person can't see you when you're talking. When you're doing a voiceover, you can't use hand gestures, you can't use facial expressions to show what you feel. So you have to do it with your voice. So you have to kind of bring some action and you're almost like acting with your voice. So all those emotions and all the feelings have to come from your voice. So have you heard of voice inflection? Yes. So that's like your pitch, the loudness of your voice. So, like my example, when I was excited, my pitch got a little bit higher. I was a little bit louder, but when I was sad, not, and feeling a little bit more down, then my voice got lower, quieter. Do you know what monotone means? So monotone is when your voice stays the same. So it doesn't go up and down. It's kind of right here the entire time. So it's like, um, my birthday was yesterday. My cousin's funeral is tomorrow. Everything is kind of staying right here. I don't change my voice. I kind of keep my pitch and my pace and everything stays right there the same. So it never changes. So the whole time you're saying your words, you're reading your script, it stays the same, which is very boring, and it loses that connection with the audience. So you don't want to do that. No monotone. Do you have any questions for me? And you have your the audio downloaded, the app downloaded to your computer, so you know how to do it. So what I want you to do today is I want you to practice it over and over again. And if something doesn't sound right, so say you're practicing your script and you keep getting stuck on one little part, or you're not sure the best way to say a part, you can change it. This is a good time to change it. So you can say that, okay, this doesn't sound like something I say or the way I say it. So edit it and then do it again. So practice it until you feel comfortable with it. You also, when you want to record it, since you're at home now, the best time or best way to record it is to go into a closet, because a closet it drowns out some of that noise and you don't have the echo, so it can make your voice shine and be easy to hear. So take this time and practice reading through your script over and over again until it sounds comfortable, and then record it. I know you said you already were practicing it, so you might already have a feel for it. Have you been practicing with the app, recording it, or just reading through it? You have been practicing? That's good. That's really good. That's excellent, because you're ahead of the game. So try to have a goal of getting a good audio today. And you only need 20 seconds per question. If you're doing the questions from the worksheet, it's 20 seconds per question. And then you can figure out how you start and how you end. We can always add something to, if you have a little bit of time there, but try to get it as close to 20 seconds as you can. That way you have 2 minutes total. Any questions? No? All right. Well, start working on your audio, and by the end of class, hopefully you have one that you're ready to keep for your video. Okay? And then you're going to send that to Miss Green for your grade for this week. So I'm going to be right here, so if you want to practice anything with me, you can. Or if you want to ask me any questions, or we can look at some videos of other examples and resources for you, just let me know. All right? I'm going to let you have some time to work on your audio right now. Thanks, Julius.
You are now muted.